Hey folks, so I wanted to make a video to help people identify whether they have a promising therapist or not. So, number one, do they ask you clarifying questions? Do they say things like, tell me more about that? Can you expand on that? What do you mean when you say that? A promising therapist is going to ask you clarifying questions to really understand what you're trying to communicate. Another sign of a promising therapist is if they're trying to get to the root of how you feel. So, for example, like they might ask questions like, what about these interactions make you uncomfortable? Or it seems like you're uncomfortable in these types of situations. Were you always like that? Or was there a moment that shifted things for you? Again, they're trying to get to the root of why you feel the way you feel and how you got there. Another sign that you have a promising therapist is that they try to give you, present a different perspective, but in a gentle way. They might say something like, let me know if this resonates or not. Or they might say, you mentioned blank. This makes me wonder if. Or they might give you an either or question like, you said that you're worried about a bad reaction. Is it actually bad or is it uncomfortable? So basically, they're not afraid to challenge you a bit, but they do so in a gentle way. Another example of if you have a promising therapist is if they help you to create healthy boundaries, including having healthy boundaries with them. They might say things like, how can you help them in a way that's not detrimental to you? What are you trying to control by saying yes all the time? Is it your image? What's going on there? And again, they also help you set boundaries with them. Like, I'm here for as long as you need me. I'll have no hard feelings if you decide to end therapy. I want you to find a therapist that's a good fit for you. And if that's not me, that's okay. I tell all my clients, like, this isn't a phone playing. You're not locked in for a year. I'm here for as long as it's helpful to you. Last two things is they keep it real with you. For example, they might say something like, you've been saying you want to change this thing, but you've been resistant to suggestions. Do you really want to change this thing, or is there something about this situation that's bringing you comfort? They might also be like, oh, okay. I mean, you already know what I'm going to say, but, I can't force you to do anything. So, but, let's talk through this a little bit. Like, I get it. It's hard. We going to get there, but, okay. And last but not least, they big you up. They say things like, yes, like, I'm so proud of you. Like, this might not seem like a big deal to you, but it's a big deal. Like, they really big you up when you do achieve things, no matter how big or how small. And we definitely big you up when you're trying to belittle one of your achievements. So yeah, I hope this video helps you. And these are some of the signs to look for in a promising therapist. All right. As always, take care, y'all.